Tuesday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. Whew, it's another Tuesday. Another Tuesday, and it is, my name is Caroline, and I am visiting with you today from London, Ontario, Canada. And it is kind of a gray day. The rain has finally stopped. The grass is probably, 5 inches taller than it was a few days ago because we've had so much rain, and it needs mowing again. However, add it to the list of things to do. I did very little crafting last night other than I knit a row on Sarah's Afghan, and it was one of the really cable intensive rows, so that was quite an accomplishment that I did that. That felt good. And I also put one length of floss into my Glendon Place Hope and Strength piece, which was actually, no, it was more like a length and a half because I've crowned the lion. So I didn't even bother to bring the frame over. I snapped a photo of it, and I'll put that photo in right here. I'm hoping to have a little bit more time tonight, but we shall see. These are busy days. I did my 30 minutes of stitching this morning with my coffee on my Ink Circles mandala, and I know I said yesterday I was going to finish the other part of my butterfly here, or elephant or koala or whatever it is that you see, but in fact what I did was I came to this motif here and I finished filling in this guy here and a little bit more of some of the yellow in there. So yeah, oh, it's just so pretty. Really enjoying this stitch, really fun. So this is the Thread and Eye Mandala RYO from Ink Circles, and if you're interested in the chart, there's a link in the drop down box below. Love it. So I know it's dark. It was hard to pick a screen capture yesterday because it was just dark, dark, dark. The lighting at the cottage will be a little bit different, so it'll be fun to see how the colors appear on screen once I make the big move. Oh, it's just so pretty. Okay, so that's really it. That's all I had. However, I wanted to talk to you about a few things that have been kind of on my mind because I've been packing for leaving, and when you have to think ahead to a really long period of time that you're going to be away, and I certainly like to be surrounded by my projects, I want to remember to take the things that I really want to work on this summer. And sometimes that's really hard because you don't really know what I don't know what I'm gonna feel like working on tonight, let alone a month from now. So I thought, I'm really on a roll with Ink Circles. And I know I had said after I finished the Ink Circles as my coffee stitching that I was going to move to the Little Houses piece, the alphabet sampler, the Little House Needlework alphabet sampler. That's a really big project, and I'm already taking a few other really big projects. And so I think that one is going to, for now, stay at home. And instead, I'm going to move to another whip that is more than half, I'm gonna say this is half complete. And this is a piece that I have in mind as a gift for a friend, and they don't know about it yet, so I haven't missed any deadlines or anything. And so if you've been around for a while, you'll recognize this whip. Now let me hold it up so you can see it, because it's another Ink Circles piece. So, do you remember this one? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is, let me find the, okay, Ink Circles Damask Square. So this is what the original looks like. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I wanted to do it on this, I had this in my stash, I had this pre-finished linen square. So it's got the, is that a hem? I think that's called a hem stitch right there. And it was pre-finished, so I purchased it like this. It's got mitered corners on the back. It's lovely, clearly machine finished, but I mean, it's a beautiful piece of linen, and it's already basically an FFO once I just finished the stitching on it. Genius, right? So I chose a Dinky Dyes silk that I had in my stash. I think I have 2 or 3 skeins, and I think it's a 28 count fabric. So 2 threads over 2, and I'm doing this in the, let me, I can give you the name of the color. Just have to, Pacific Ocean. Dinky Dyes Pacific Ocean. So that's the blue. I think the color of it actually shows up better in my stitching. It's color number 93, Pacific Ocean. And I think that this is the perfect thing for coffee stitching. And I will be able to finish it, right? So then I will have it finished, and then I can package it up into a special gift package, and then I can mail it off as a present, and that's exciting. So I am packing that to take with me, and that is going to become my next coffee stitching. So it's almost like Ink Circles is becoming my coffee companion in the morning, which is kind of fun. There's that. The other project that I want to take, and it's a knitting one. This is an older one. This was a New Year's start a number of years ago, and I have so little done on it, but it is so pretty and so fun. This is a pattern by my friend Josh, the same Josh who I started a quilt top for, and no, I have not done any more work on her quilt top. I'm a terrible, terrible friend. I am planning on packing the fabrics to continue working on Josh's quilt top when I go. So hopefully this summer, the plan is to complete that. This is one of her patterns, and this is called the Contrast Cowl, and it's slip stitch mosaic knitting. It's really, really, really easy, and it's just 2 colors, and so I have those 2 colors attached, and I just keep the balls, I keep the cakes in my bag. And this is a cowl that is knit flat, and then you simply seam it together when you're done. And so it's a pattern by my friend Josh, and I'll leave a link to her Ravelry page below. I believe it's a paid for pattern, and that's the design that you come up with. And it's just so pretty. And I love wearing cowls in the late fall and all throughout the winter. It's the one thing, you know, you're going out to walk the dog, you just chuck it on over your head and it keeps your neck nice and warm. And on those really windy days, you can just pull it up over your chin and your mouth, and it's cozy, they're warm, they're pretty, a little pop of color under your coat, and I just love them. So this is coming with me this summer. And it's another small-ish project that I would hope to maybe be able to complete the knitting. So those are the 2 projects that are coming with me that I have plans. I mean, plans, when I make plans, I kind of think plans are meant to be broken, but they're smallish, and I think it's perfectly reasonable that I should expect to at least finish one of them. So my eye is on you, Ink Circles. Damask Square. Damask Square. Damask. I asked how to say that properly, and I'm still saying it wrong. It's Damask. Don't say that 10 times fast. Anyways, so that's coming with me. So packing has continued, and I still have a lot to do. It's really hard to decide what's going to stay behind. And I mean, it's not like I'm never coming home for the next 6 months. I'm sure I will be coming home at some point, but I'm one of those people that when you think about something, you want to work on it. And if I know that it's here and I'm there and it's not there with me, it can cause a little bit of anxiety. So I want to think very carefully about the things that I would like to accomplish this summer. And I also don't want to take too much. I don't want to be overwhelmed and, you know, not know where to start, because it's not like I've got 10 years up there. I'm probably taking enough for 10 years, but anyways, you know what I mean. So the contrast cowl and the damask square, those are definitely coming with me, as well as a few other things. But I'm going to share the other things that I end up bringing with me. I'm going to save those until next week when you can see them up there. And spoiler alert, Hope and Strength, Lila Studios, and the Ink Circles Mandala, Sarah's Afghan, and the Big Gray Sock, they're all coming with me. So there's a few other things that will be a surprise. Okay, so that is it for me today. I really do have a rather long to-do list. I would much rather be sitting here chatting with you. However, what's the expression? If wishes were horses, if wishes were nickels. There's an expression there, and I can't quite remember it, but it's apt at the moment as to how much I would much rather be sitting here chatting with you about crafts. But those bathrooms aren't going to clean themselves. All right, so I'm off for today. I wish you a happy Tuesday. I hope you are well. I hope that you can find a few moments today just for yourself. And I'll check in with you again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.